Hey there, welcome back. So we are in session 3 of Hand Drumming 101, the intensive, and we're going to start making a lot of fun out of this. I know it's basic, and that's good. We want to start out with the elementary basics and the foundation of how to do this practice, and then to create magic and songs and rhythm that will carry us well into where we need to be with our self-healing and group healing and setting intentions and connected to the divine and things of that nature. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out to you guys real quick is that the majority of the music that we listen to here in the West, or westernized music, is a 4/4 count. It's 4/4 timing. It's 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4. So a lot of these patterns that we're going to be going over and the rhythms that we'll be going over down the road as we become a little more advanced in the intermediate level are 4/4 times. So let me give you an example. So I'll count 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1. Okay? Cool. All right. So what we're going to do now is kind of touch back on some of the stuff that we covered in the first 2 episodes, and then we're going to build upon those. So always remember posture. Your shoulders are back, your back is straight, your chest is out a little bit, and you want to make sure that your hands are in the proper position. Bass is dead center. Tone, bring your thumbs out. Crucial to remember that so you don't strike the drum, which causes a lot of injury. We don't want to have that happen. You hit the rim of the drum with the mound of the hand, where the fingers and the hand come together, that fatty, fleshy part. That way you get good, proper positioning on the drum. You get great tone and great sound. It's comfortable that way, so you're not hitting your fingers and you're not hitting dead center in the hand. This part of the hand has the most fat and the most muscle at the same time. So when you hit the drum, and it's also comfortable to relax, you get good quality sound out of it, okay? So we're going to do some closed and open bass tones, and then we're going to work into some open high tones, muffled high tones, and then we'll start putting those together on a 4/4 time signature on a 1 2 3 4. So I'll play some and then you play it back, okay? You ready? Here we go. We're going to do 4 open tones on the bass. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. We're alternating hands to kind of build up that dexterity and to get used to switching hands back and forth. So that way both hands are equal and there's really no dominant hand. That way you can switch, you can play rhythms, and as you get into the more intermediate and advanced levels, you can start to work in those solos and those frills and thrills by alternating hands and coming in at different times, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So let's do 4 bass tones that are open. I'll play them and then you play them back. Here we go. 1 2 3 4. Now you play. 1 2 3 4. Alternating open bass tones. Here we go. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. I'll play open bass tones and you play them back to me. Here we go. 1 2 3 4. Now you play. 1 2 3 4. And remember, to achieve the open bass tone when you strike the drum, you want to hit dead center, because that's where you get the best quality sound, and you want to pull your hand off. It doesn't matter how high, just don't keep your hand on. That gives us the open bass tone. So it's like a doom sound. It's a long resonating bass vibration. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'll do 4 more alternating hands, left, right, and you play them back to me. Here we go. 1 2 3 4. Now you play. 1 2 3 4. Perfect. Now let's try alternating hands on a 4/4 count. 1 2 3 4. Muffled bass tones. And to achieve that, we hit dead center, same as the open bass tone. The only difference is we're letting our hand rest on the head. That way the head doesn't have the chance to vibrate. So it's muffled, it's more of a thud. I know it's kind of hard to hear in the video, but if you were here, you would really hear the difference. I'll show you what I mean. We're going to do 4 closed bass tones, and then you play them back to me, okay? Here we go. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Now you play. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Now you play. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. You play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now let's try something a little snazzy. We're going to start getting into the snaz as we move along. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do 4 bass tones, 2 open, 2 closed. I'll show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing is open, open, closed, closed. Open, open, closed, closed. On a 4-4 count. I'll do it again, and then you play back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. Open, open, closed, closed. Beautiful. Open, open, closed, closed. Now you play. Open, open, closed, closed. Perfect. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Now, let's switch that up into high tones. We achieve that by, again, mound of the hand on the rim. The thumbs are out of the way. So we're letting the mound and the finger be the only part of the hand that's going to strike the head of the drum. You're going to get this sound. It's much higher than the bass tone. Okay, so let's try doing that with our dominant hand. I'm going to pull my right hand back. I'm left hand dominant. If you're right hand dominant, you'll pull your left hand back. Rest your dominant hand on the drum. Your thumb is out of the way. The mound of the hand is resting on the rim. We're going to come up, keep our fingers together like a perfect L. Show you what I mean. I'll do 4, and then you play 4 back. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Mound of the hand on the rim. Perfect L. Thumb does not strike the drum at any time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do a series of 4 with our other hand. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Remember, same idea. Mirror the other hand. Perfect L. Thumb does not strike the drum at any time when playing these tones. The mound hits the rim so it can rest on it after you've struck the drum. The only part of the hand that should be hitting the drum is the mound of the hand to the tips of the fingers. So we're going to go 4 of those, and then you play them back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing great. Last one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now let's do what we did with the bass tones. We're going to alternate hands. Where we did the bass, we did the 1, 2, 3, 4 with our open bass tones, alternating hands on a 4-4 count. We're going to move that to the open tones on the high end. All right? I'll show you what I mean. I'll do 4, and then you play it back. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, now you ready to have some fun? To start making some rhythms? We're going to do the same practice and a 4-4 time signature, 2 bass tones, to high-end open tones, okay? I'll show you what I mean. We're going to alternate hands. We're going to go slow to start, and then when you're comfortable, I'll do a series, and then I'll ask you to play it back to me, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You play bass, bass, tone, tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Let's try it again. You ready? Here we go. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Perfect. Now it starts to get funky. Let's try it a little bit quicker. Same 4/4 count on the time. We're just going to speed it up just a little bit, okay? And then we'll bring it back down. I'll play 4. Same thing, bass, bass, tone, tone. And then I'll ask you to bring it back to me, okay? Here we go. Bass, bass, tone, tone. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing great. Bass, bass, tone, tone. 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 Ah, yeah. See, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Let's try it just a little bit faster, okay? So in this series on the beginner side of Hand Drumming 101, it's not so much how loud and how fast you play. It's keeping steady control, maintaining your sound, watching your technique as far as your positioning, where the drum is, how you're sitting, your shoulders are back, your back is straight, your breathing, your energy and your chi are lined up, your intentions to be the most amazing drummer in the world are lined up. That's what counts. We'll get into the techniques and how fast and critiquing our speed as we get into the more intermediate and advanced level series. But for right now, let's start. You're doing a great job. We're going to speed it up just a little bit, and then we'll bring it back down, and then we'll go into the next phase in the next video, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, bass, tone, tone. 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 Yeah! I knew you could get it done. You guys are doing a great job. We'll slow it down, and then we'll switch into the next video, and we'll speed it up just a little bit faster, okay? Here we go. Bass, bass, tone, tone. 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 Last one. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Man, you rocked it. Thank you so much. We're going to switch into a little bit more advanced series as we get on. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a blessed day, and thank you for joining me on Hand Drumming 101. You're going to rock this, I promise you. We'll see you soon.